Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. This is a different kind of video that I don't think I did last year, um, but I figured I'd give it a try. And this is going to be in my opinion and my opinion only. So take it for what you will. Your opinion may be different, and I can respect that. So please respect mine. But we're going to go over the 10 worst blasters in my opinion of 2022 here, since we are ending the year tomorrow. But before we get into it, tomorrow we are doing the 10 best blasters of 2022. So stick around for that video as well. I'm gonna guess they're probably half of your favorites as well. So yeah, that should be fun. But this one, let's start with number 10. So for number 10, I picked the Nerf Ultra Speed. Now I got this. When did I get this? I think I got this in August. Now I bought it when I got my extra pay from my work for my vacation / sick pay, whatever. And I didn't care that I paid full price until recently when I saw how much it went down. So I think it originally released for like $65, $67, something like that. Now, yeah, I think you can find it for half price. Now, when we heard about this blaster, we thought it was going to be like a Rapid Strike or a Hyper Fire version of an Ultra Blaster, which in a sense it kind of is, but you got to remember the kind of ammo that you're dealing with is not the same kind of ammo as an Elite Dart. So, it does not fire as fast. It fires faster than any other motorized blaster in the Ultra line, yes. But it still doesn't, get up to the FPS that I was hoping for. If I really wanted to, we could mod it and make it a beast, but it's not worth it. I do like that it came with 2 magazines, but there's a gripe about the magazines. Those 2 Ultra magazines do not fit into the AMP or the, was it the Pharaoh or the Focus or any of the other magazine-fed Ultra Blasters. So that's a pain. And the Ultra Speed does not take magazines from those blasters as well. So it's not interchangeable, which is kind of dumb. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. On the plus side, it does come with 24 Ultra Pinpoint rounds, which I'm glad they finally changed over to that ammo. I know a lot of people don't care for Ultra. I like it to a point, but I'm eventually going to change out all my ammo from the regular Ultra to the Pinpoint just because it is better. It's not the best, but it is better than the original Ultra Dart line. Yeah, for the price, I would have expected more out of it, but we got what we got. But that's why it's number 10. It's not the worst, but it's on the list. And now into number 9. Alright, so for number 9, we have the Nerf Hyper Evolve 100, which came out, I think just a couple months ago. Now, I just started getting the Hyper Blasters, and the Hyper Evolve looked pretty cool. It looked like, it looked like a hopper-fed, kind of shotgun-esque space blaster in a sense. And I was happy to get it, but as per all the Hyper line, you're not given enough ammo to fill up the whole blaster, which is really stupid. It's called Hyper Evolve 100, meaning 100 rounds. You should include 100 rounds, Hasbro, not 70 or 60. Include the whole 100. We're paying you top dollar for your name brand, logo. And you should, do it. On average right now, I think it's $46. I think it was $50 when it first came out. It has the one gimmick of the, in the back where you push the buttons on either side. So if you're left-handed, you can push it on the left side. Right-handed, you can push it on the right. But it'll open the flaps of the hopper like that, which is nice. And then you can fill on the go. But I noticed when I was trying to do it, trying to hold the blaster and trying to push the button at the same time while trying to load. I had to like crunch up my arms like a T-Rex, and it was just very difficult. So it's not for me. And just along with the whole Hyper line, I'm actually selling my Hyper line with some other blasters on OfferUp right now because it's not for me. But that's all I have to say about that one. And that's why it's number 9. On to number 8. So in number 8, we have the Nerf Roblox Zombie Viper Strike Blaster. That's the big red cobra snake looking one. When it first came out, I think it was like $36 or $40, which I understand why they had to do that because it's Nerf, it's the name brand logo, plus it's a tie-in with Roblox, so they have to pay the licensing fee for that. But by now, with all the licenses they have, they should make better deals to charge less to the consumer because we're out here buying it. It comes with a 6-round magazine, which I would have liked 2 of them. And for some reason, I don't know if it was just mine, but I've had a lot of comments on my video about this blaster, about it jamming, not firing. I've had people to ask me to show them pictures, even though I put up a short video about it, as well as a full review of the inside and it together. It's a hassle of a blaster to fix because once you put the 2 yellow tabs inside, you can't open it. It's very difficult. You can use a flathead screwdriver to probably pry out the yellow tabs, but it's very difficult. And inside is basically a retaliator internal, kind of. But there's a little yellow jam button on the left-hand side. And every time I've had to prime it, I prime it and then it won't fire until I hit that little jam, and then it'll fire. But I have to do that every single time, and that's sloppy mechanics right there from Nerf. So yeah, it's not good, and that's why it's number 8. On to number 7. So number 7, I actually found this blaster at Walmart on a whim. I didn't know what it was, so I bought it, and I was one of the first people to review it, and I was psyched. And this is the Nerf Fortnite HR. Means heavy rifle, I guess. Again, I love the Fortnite line out of all the tie-in blasters with the licenses. I bought 3 Roblox blasters, got rid of them quick. I didn't buy any of the Minecraft or the what's the other one? Help me here. I think there's some other ones. But anyways, so the Fortnite ones, I have a lot of them. I do like them, even though they're a bit goofy and disproportionate. This one let me down after I bought it. I mean, I'm glad it got views and everything, but it came in at $33. And it's a bolt action single shot blaster. On the top, there's no rail to put a scope. It doesn't come with an integrated scope at all. Not even something plastic, some fake thing. Something that's hollow. Nothing that resembles a scope, which is dumb. So that's just my opinion. It comes with 6 darts, 1 magazine, and the barrel is in strike, so you can remove that and switch on another one if you like. The stock is way too short. But basically, it's mostly the price with it. It should have been like $20 or less, even with the tie-in with Fortnite there. But yeah, it could have been a lot better, but it wasn't. But yeah, that's why it's number 7. All right, on to number 6. So for number 6, we have the Nerf Elite 2.0 Loadout 3 Blaster Pack. I think this is the one that you can find at was it Walmart? Yeah, Walmart. It costs $20, and you get 3 blasters. You get a little Jolt 2.0 kind of thing. I forget what the name of it is. And then you get a Fang reshell, basically, with a little scope on top, but it's basically a Fang. And then you get a 2-shot kind of shotgun-esque. It kind of looks like a pack that you would get from the Alpha Strike line, just with a little bit better body on it. But the blasters are bad. They're not that powerful. They shoot, I think, average or below average FPS for Nerf. You know, it comes with 14 darts, which I think is enough to fill all of them twice, maybe. That's the only good thing about Nerf 2.0 is that they actually give you double the darts to make you feel better. But it's just, I passed it. I just couldn't. I was like, I can't spend $20 on this. If you're getting it to a group of 3 kids or 2 kids even, sure. But for the hobby, nah. But that's why it's number 6. All right, into number 5. In the number 5 spot, we have the Nerf Hyper Impulse 40. Surprise, surprise, it's another Hyper blaster. Now, if you remember, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, we had the Rush 40, and now we have the Impulse 40. Why do we not have another blaster in the Hyper line that has Dash 40 in it? Just like the Evolve, it had the Dash 100, even though that was a pump action, and the Mach 100 was supposedly full auto, even though it skipped a lot, and we won't get into that. But the Impulse Blaster is $34 right now, which is ridiculous. Yeah, it has a very similar gimmick to the Evolve. It has those push buttons for a hopper to open, so you can load on the go. I didn't buy it because of that, because I already had the difficult feeding issue with the Evolve to make me look like a deformed T-Rex. And yeah, I was like, number one, why did you guys bring out another 40 round blaster? Which doesn't come with 40 rounds, of course. It comes with 30. So you have to fill it up with 30, and then if you want the 40, you have to buy another 10 or 20 round canister or whatever. So it's just money grabbing where they can. So I don't get that. So yeah, that's why this is number 5, and that's why I'm getting more irritated. On to number 4. In the number 4 spot, we do not have a dart blaster. We have a gel blaster. We have the Nerf Pro Gel Mythic. Why? I mean, I know some people are into gel blasters. That's fine. Do you? But this is Nerf. Nerf needs to stay out of it because, number one, there are plenty of gel blasters out on Amazon and other websites that are far better than this thing. I saw the reviews on it, and they were all bad. The giant hopper that holds, 10,000 rounds? Nice. But it's so big, it's like putting a missile in front of your eye line and saying, oh yeah, I can see through it. It's like, no, it's in the way. So the foldable stock is nice, the barrel is nice, the rechargeable battery, good. But you can do all that with other gel blasters. And they were wanting $80 for this thing when it first came out. Now I think it's $50, which is better, but still I wouldn't pay that for that. And going forward into the next year, we have the Mr. Beast one, which does look slimmer, but it's slimmer because it holds less. What? And then they have a new one coming out in January, which is a Springer gel blaster. Why? And it's like a little pistol. It's like, well, what are you going to use this in? Nothing. This is Nerf. Go back to nerfing. Keep that gel crap out of here. Sorry. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. But I don't get it. I'm not into gel. I asked you guys in a community question if you wanted to see it. You said hell no. So I respect that, and I'm with you. On to number 3. All right, number 3, we have a very nice waste of space. We have the Nerf Roblox Shark Bite amp. It's an amp. What do you want from me? Nerf has made many of these in the past. This thing shoots rockets, but it only goes as far as you can pull back the lever there. And they want you to pay almost $32 for this thing. Just because of the tie-in. and it comes with 2 missiles, and it's an amp. An amp. We don't need any more amps. If you're gonna make an amp, make it air pressured. Make it something we can actually pump some air into, and then push a button to release it all at once. Bring back those blasters if you're gonna do an amp or a rocket launcher. Do that. I will be impressed if you do that. Give me a 6-round bursting thing with air pressure, with rockets, all at once. Like a Ratchet and Clank gun. I don't care what it is. Just do that. But $32 for this Nerf Roblox Shark Bite amp? No, not doing it. Alright, and number 2. Alright, number 2. We have another blaster pack. This one is at Target. This is a Nerf Elite 2.0 Tactical Blaster 3-pack. So this comes with a different color version of the Nerf Elite 2.0 Jolt that came out. A trio, which is basically a triad but worse, I guess. And then it comes with like a direct prime kind of main blaster that shoots 2, but I think it only shoots 1 at a time with each pull. I don't know. You know how much they wanted for this one? You thought the 3-pack from Walmart was bad for $20? This thing they want $28 for. $28 for 3 blasters that are probably crap. Why? It's like Alpha Strike, but a smidge better, but it's still Alpha Strike. It's like covering a turd in gold. It's still a turd. It's horrible. It came with 20 elite darts, which is nice, you know, because they're doubling the darts. But number 1, there are elite darts, so still bad. And you're getting 3 crappy blasters. For $28, that's ridiculous. That's $9 a blaster. $9. You know what you can get for $9? You can almost get 2 Rival Fates, which is like one of the best blasters this year. Little tease. But yeah, that's number 2. Let's get into number 1. So the big dump of the year from Nerf, I think is on everybody's naughty list this year, is a Nerf Limited Mandalorian M-Band Phase Pulse Blaster. You know, the thing was like $150. So I think that was a pre-order back in 2020 in the summer, and they released it this year. And when they released it, some people got it because they pre-ordered, and some people could actually buy it straight from GameStop by not pre-ordering it and paying actually a little bit less, like $100 instead of $127 or whatever it was, which is ridiculous. It's a single shot. You get 1 shot for $127 before a reload. That's ridiculous. I know it's supposed to be a display piece, and you know you're supposed to say ooh and ah when you see it on a shelf. I think maybe 2 people are doing that, maybe. The paint job on it is very, very sloppy. In some parts it had some silver, Sharpie that you could just scratch off. For $126, you should be spray painting this with your tongue. I don't know what the problem is there. If you're going to put out something, especially from The Mandalorian, which is like one of the biggest series that Disney's put out in a long time, you need to step up your game, Nerf. You can't, go like, oh yeah, we'll just sprinkle some stuff on this and they'll be happy. No, you need to put your right foot forward and put your money where your mouth is. Or actually, put our money where your mouth is. It did light up with the scope, which is nice, I guess. I don't know. But then after that released, I think it was like a week or 2 later, they released another one, different paint job, same body type, same single shot, for $50. $50. $50. $50 instead of $127. You can get the same blaster for a third of the price, almost. That's ridiculous. Why would I pre-order something like that? That made me scared about pre-ordering the Alien Pulse Rifle, which I still have to review. But that would look more interesting. And that was cheaper by like $30. And it was a gift for Christmas, so I can't really speak. But I would have paid it. I really want to get the Boba Fett blaster, but it's $100. And I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till GameStop sells it for half, because that's the way it's going apparently. It's not worth the money to pre-order stuff anymore apparently. Like the Needler, yeah, if you're into Halo, I saw the reviews on that. That looked pretty sick. The light up and everything, that looked worth the money. But it's like a hit or miss with Nerf limited blasters. If it's limited, number one, have it only for pre-order. Don't let it be available for aftermarket purchase from different sellers. And make it worth the money. I mean, if you're paying $100 a pop, it's gotta be, you gotta put the work into the worth, you know? But that's all I got for you guys tonight. I didn't want to make this video because I knew I'd get angry with all these blasters that are horrible. But we'll be in a happier mood tomorrow when we film the blasters, the best blasters of 2022 in my opinion. But let me know if you guys agree, disagree, what you thought the worst blaster was down below. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the video tomorrow. All right, bye.